TA Traders Vlog. What's cracking? What's happening, y'all? Take this mask off. Yeah, safe to take the mask off. Nobody over here right now. But what's going on, everybody? Y'all know who it is. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. It's Friday, so end of the week. Just got off of YouTube live stream. Kind of like to do these vlogs right when I leave the live stream because the topics be really, really good. You know, the topics that we get into on the lives are excellent. Today we were talking about the 22 million unemployed. That's the number as of this week. It's up to 22 million. Excuse me. 22 million unemployed. And just talking about, can the economy handle that? Like, can the economy deal with that? Can it really survive the fact that there's that many people unemployed, what it means, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that this is a very good topic of discussion because it just makes you think more and more about the way that the economy and the system is set up, by design. The way things are, it has a lot to do with the economy and the way that businesses are running, stores, things that people do and people pay for as far as goods and services. And when you have interruption or disruption of the economy to the degree that we've had, so far with this epidemic, because it's been about, going on 2 months now. So I think that it's like five weeks in for 22 million people to file for unemployment. That's how long it took. It took about 5 weeks. And I think the epidemic started sometime in March as far as the shutdown goes. So it's like, pushing 2 months now altogether for the pandemic. So it's very interesting, to take a look at things and to kind of look at the way that things are just moving forward. It's getting a lot worse before it gets better, as we can see. So unemployment numbers are rising. I think that the numbers will continue to climb because you just have all of these businesses not operating. So you don't have people working. That's contributing to all the people, having to file for unemployment. So we talked about that. The fact that people are able to actually at least receive unemployment income and extensions and, between that and the stimulus. And I think that people are getting a little bit more money for unemployment too, if I'm not mistaken. So these things are definitely going to help to it's going to help with people being able to continue to pay for their needs. You ain't gonna be able to pay for a lot of stuff that you might want to. So you will have to prioritize as far as what's the most important things, of course, that you need. Food and shelter, primarily. You got to be able to pay for food and you need to be able to pay for somewhere to live. So those are the two things at the top. And as long as people really are able to do that, it's giving you a little bit of time to get your things in order to try to reevaluate what's going to happen after things begin to readjust and recalibrate. So in other words, like right now, Trump is already talking about reopening the economy, but we already know it's not going to be the same. We know this already. It's not enough testing yet for this virus. So you got pretty much 300 million Americans that have not been tested yet at all. At all. That's a lot of people walking around. Nobody knows if, someone has it or they don't have it. So that means that people will still be wearing masks, right? Just put two and two together. What makes sense? Wouldn't make sense for people to just take off their masks and go outside and do what they normally would do when you know that there's something that has been spreading person to person and we don't know who has it and who doesn't have it, which is the purpose of people being instructed to wear masks and to protect themselves and to protect others, because the ability to test is not there at a large enough scale for everybody to be tested in order for us to know who has it and who doesn't. Right? So you can have situations where it can continue to spread because we don't know that information. So just always staying informed, paying attention to like what's actually happening and what's going on. This is the best way really to keep abreast of things that are going on. Or the subway behind me. It's making noise, so I'm gonna just let it pass. Shit is loud. But anyway, so these are the type of things that we discuss on, the live stream. Live streams are very informative, man. Like if you guys haven't checked them out yet on YouTube, you need to check out the live streams on YouTube. The one today was remarkable. They always are, but I'm always going to direct you to whatever's the most current. And this topic of discussion is very relevant. We're talking about the fact that 22 million people as of now have actually filed for unemployment and they don't have a job right now. So a lot of changes, a lot of adjustments, a lot of people looking elsewhere outside of whatever job they are coming out of that they might have lost for the time being, in search of something else to do, in search of another career, in search of another way of going about, generating income. If it's not a job, that's a lot of people looking. At least I would hope that the majority of people are looking, so question becomes, well, where are people actually going to look to, that could potentially replace a job, or, what industry is going to be actually something that is worthwhile? What industry is going to be something that can put you in position to perhaps make more money than you were making before at your job? There's a lot of things on people's minds. Like, I'm kind of just talking about it, casually, but this is a lot of stuff to think about. So I think that the more that people can just have food for thought and things to think on, the better off they're going to be. Because if you just, put yourself in position to have your thoughts kind of ahead of what's actually going on in real time, then you're not doing anything as a reaction. You're actually ahead and thinking about the future before the future comes, if that makes sense, which I'm a proponent of. Like, I definitely stress that all the time. I'm always going to talk about that because I think that that's the most important thing that we can be doing, is always thinking ahead, never getting behind and trying to catch up. I don't like the idea of playing catch up. And that helicopter mad loud. But anyway, so I think that's pretty much all I got for today. So tomorrow, I will be doing the recap. Yeah, that helicopter was loud as hell. Tomorrow I'll be doing the recap on Facebook. Make sure that you check that out. Just be talking about how we did for this week in trading and in training. I actually didn't take any trades this week, so I'll be talking about that tomorrow in the recap. And I'll kind of be talking more about the fact that we possess a skill set where, the market delivers our trades to us. The market is the thing that decides whether or not trades are going to come or not. And because of that, we remain consistent. Because of that, we never put ourselves outside of the framework of losing because we decided to do something stupid, because we were impatient. We're never putting ourselves in that predicament. So this is a strong part of the business model that we use on TeamAlliance. Like, this is about remaining profitable, like 100% profitable, period. We're not here to be losing and then trying to get it back. We're not about that at all. let this train go by. We're not about losing and trying to make it back. We're about consistently winning, consistently being profitable. That's what it's about for us. So that's one of the things that I'm always going to talk about. That's why the recap is important. You know, I do that every week. I do it on Saturday now. I used to do it on Fridays, but I do it on Saturday now just to give myself more time so that I'm not under pressure, you know. So that's pretty much what I got going on right now, you know. So the vlog has been very, very informative. I know for a fact. You know, people have been telling me that the vlogs are helping, just like the live streams are, just to keep people informed about what's happening, you know, staying abreast of current information that keeps pouring in. I mean, there's a lot of information that comes along every day that I think people need to be informed about. So the vlog gives me the opportunity to do that, you know, to provide some value and just keep people informed, you know, consistently. So I'm grateful. I'm glad that I'm able, you know, and I'm in position to do so. Pick up the phone, press record, and just go, you know. It's getting a little chilly out here too, by the way. But anyway, so that's all I got. All right, so getting ready to go for a jog back there on the trail, you know, run my 2 miles and keep it moving. So I'm gonna shoot over to IGTV real quick, do the vlog over there, and got the recap tomorrow, and that's about it. Market is closed today, so market won't be back open until Sunday night, and that's about it. All right, so y'all know what it is. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance, I'm out. All right, I'll see y'all on IGTV. Check y'all on the next vlog. Deuces.